Welcome back, folks. The Kingsley-Pierson Panthers enter the week undefeated on the base paths and ranked second in Class 1A. The Cats will look to make it 10 in a row when they took the trip to Mapleton to take on the Maple Valley and Noto Charter Oak Ute Rams. Now the Rams, they enter this game at 9-4. We'll pick things up top. The first base is loaded. Bo Bubke belts one out to right field. It's caught. Emerson Pratt takes off and scores, and it's 1-0 Panthers. Later in the inning, this one's chopped over to third. And look at the barehanded play from Tyler Ohlmeyer, who slings over to first to get the out. That gets him out of the inning with a score at 1-0. Into the second inning we go. Bases loaded. And this one gets away from the catcher on strike three. Colton Kurtz takes off. We've got a play at the plate. He's safe. And the Panthers roll to a 12-2 victory. Same two teams duking it out on the softball diamond with the Panthers up to bat in the fourth. Julia Howe smokes one over the center fielder's head. Ruby Thompson heads on home from second. And that increases the Panther lead right there. MVAO-COU did get something rolling, though. Two people in scoring position. McKinley Yaki puts down a sacrifice bunt. McKenna Messick waits out the throw, then dives in safely at home. That puts the Rams on the board. It's 4-1, but this was a dominant pitching performance from Brooklyn Bielner. She gets the last strikeout to end the game, and the Panthers take this one 4-1.